Today we are talking about one of my favorite all-time spices. It might even be my favorite spice of all time that many people don't use, are totally intimidated by, but once they have, are hooked. Of course, I'm talking about cardamom. Today's sponsor is In Perfect Order. Now, no one likes to cook in a cluttered kitchen, but sometimes people don't know how to declutter their own lives, which is why you should leave it up to the professionals. Jessica Waters and In Perfect Order do that for folks. They solve their clutter problems. She's a professional organizer with many years of experience that'll turn your cluttered kitchen or cluttered home into a stress-free, decluttered space. Check them out online at facebook.com/inperfectorder. So today we are talking about cardamom, a plant in the ginger family that is commonly used and natively grown in India. When cardamom is used in cooking or as a spice, it is usually the small pods of the plant that are used, and specifically the seeds inside those small pods. Now, there are two types of pods. There are the green cardamom pods, which sort of impart a citrusy, kind of spicy and very floral fragrance. The black pods bring a much more smoky, deep flavor to the party. Cardamom is commonly used in Indian cuisine in both sweet and savory dishes. It's also used throughout Asia and Northern Europe. If and when you go out cardamom shopping, you're going to find that it comes in three different options. First are the cardamom pods. They're going to be whole and intact with the seeds inside. The second option might just be cardamom seeds, which are another really great option. And third would be ground cardamom. This too is a really great option. However, the more ground anything is, the less fresh it's going to be. And since cardamom can tote a pretty hefty price tag, I recommend you get the pods and grind them up when you want to use them, which is going to keep them freshest longest. And the good thing about cardamom is that a little flavor goes a very long way. So how exactly is cardamom used? Well, it's baked into things like cookies, it's chewed like a gum, it's put into drinks. I often have it put inside of rice pudding. Basically, the flavor is really versatile. There's a lot that you can do with it. I'm gonna make some cardamom cookies because I realized we haven't really done any baking on this show. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. In a stand mixer or any mixer, cream together 1 cup of butter, that's 2 sticks, and 1.5 cups of sugar until pale in color. Then add 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a half a teaspoon of rose water, which is completely optional, but I think it brings a lot to the flavor and is something we'll cover in a future WTF. And mix that until well incorporated. Sift together 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 tablespoon of ground cardamom. Put the mixture onto low speed and slowly add about half of your flour mixture. Then add 1 cup of almond meal, and then the rest of your flour mixture. Mix until the dough pulls away from the edge of the bowl and is consistent. Now wrap that entirely in plastic wrap, give it a happy face, and refrigerate for an hour. When you're ready to bake, roll teaspoonful balls and place them on an ungreased cooking sheet and bake for about 10 to 12 minutes or until golden brown. I think you're gonna really like these cardamom cookies. I decided to add the rose water and I think it brings a lot to the flavor. All in all, it's really beautiful. If you have pistachios, you could stick some on top of it before you bake them, and then you'll have like a nice little decoration. Tune in tomorrow for another WTF, and be sure to check out today's sponsor, facebook.com/inperfectorder. I will see you on the flip side.